Well, I've got two names. My name's Scott Travers, or Big Scott Radio from Radio Cardiff 98.7 FM.
Okay. And could you tell me what you thought about the exhibition?
The exhibition, I've been involved with Peter and Shenyang and Falun Gong for about 2 or 3 years. It came to my light, as I say, about 3 years ago when Shenyang first came to the WMC. So I have a deep feeling and affinity with the suppression, and especially one of the features I did on my radio show was about the organ harvesting. I actually interviewed 2 young ladies that had just come from persecution, and as I was saying to Peter earlier on, that the memories are still there, and I use it as a tool to show people the power of radio, because they see me as I'm a happy-go-lucky guy, but I'm quite happy to hit a serious issue, and it's the only interview in my existence that I know that still plays on my mind today, and I will use it as a tool to show people that how radio is powerful and can be important and can spread such an important message. Whether you just think you're talking in front of a microphone, you're talking to the whole world. And where Falun Gong and Shenyang was concerned, the thing that upset me was when I was doing the research to find out the number of thousands of people that had been persecuted or had their organs harvested, and it was happening on a daily basis, and nobody is doing anything about it. There's the odd petition here or whatever, but again, talking with the artist earlier on, you mention anything, save the dogs, save the children, whatever, people want to jump on board. But when you actually turn around and say to people, hang on, there's people being died here and they're having their organs taken while they're still alive, do something about it, and it seems that people just want to turn and walk away. It doesn't make no sense. How can that happen to somebody that actually just wants to follow their own belief? I did an interview with a 12-year-old girl the other day, and she was doing something for Walk on Wales. She was talking to ex-war heroes that were coming back and ended up on the dole and homeless because there was nowhere to put them up. And I asked her one question. I said, if I could give you a magic wand, what would you do with it? And her reply to me was, if it was up to me, I would get rid of religion. And I asked her, why would you get rid of religion? She said, because that way we would have no wars.
Okay.
And that's from a 12-year-old girl. Now if somebody like that can learn it, why can't people at my age and older do something about it?
So what did you know about the organ harvesting?
I found out that they're going in there, and basically there's a big industry where people that want organs from the European world and the Western world that will actually go over there, and they basically take them out to order. And there's money being made from that, but where's that going? But the fundamental thing is, at the end of the day, there's people that are being put in prison for something that they believe in, and then they're being used as cattle. They're being used as, they're no more special than a pig or a cow that's going to a slaughterhouse. How can we do that in today's society?
And what effect has this exhibition had on you?
Same as every time I read it, it's just reignites that we live in a society that really doesn't let people be themselves and actually do what they want to do. Falun Gong has it, what's the three? With truth, honesty, compassion, or truth, tolerance, compassion. I'm a spiritualist myself, and it's the same thing as the brotherhood of man. Don't do unto another. We can all live, we can all do what we want to do. As long as you're not hurting anybody, then what is wrong? So why can somebody, a government turn around and say, right, because you're practicing this and we don't like it, we're going to actually throw you in a cell and we're going to take your organs and we're going to give them away. And the thing is we're going to put you to your death's door, but you're not going to die in my prison. We're going to send you back to your family, and you're going to die there, so the statistics are not on our institution.
What do you think can be done about it?
I think more people need to stand up. I think it needs to be more public, it needs to be more prolific, and we need the mainstream media to stop blinkering us with bullshit about what a sports personality is doing or what the latest fashion is, or whether it's good to be fat or thin this week. It's actually to deal with issues that, if we all stand together, one voice is a whisper, 10 voices is an echo, a million voices is a shout, and if we start shouting, I think people actually start doing something.
And do you think Parliament could do anything about it?
Hell yeah, actually wake up and not go on your little jollies and, VIP first class, this, that and the other. If you're going to go somewhere and you're going to go on a jolly, do me a favour and actually go and see what's going on behind closed doors, because they have got the power to stop it. If I said to them, right, I want you to stop drinking, I want you to stop smoking, and if you don't, I'm going to come around your house, I'm going to take all your kids' organs, I'm going to take your wife, I'm going to murder her, or put her to the point of, I'm going to torture her to the point of death and then bring her back to your house, and then vote for me tomorrow.
And do you think the people who are having their organs transplanted over there are aware of where the organ comes from?
I don't think they care, to be quite honest. this is my opinion, I don't think they really care. It's a needs to an end. You know, what the mind don't see, the mind don't know. Do you know what I mean? Ask no questions, tell no lies. But fundamentally, it's coming somewhere. But then it begs the question: how constructed and how organised is it that these people are coming over, getting these organs? You know, it's almost like a supermarket. They're not. Why are they not questioning how it is? What's the authenticity? You know, who's the donor? What? You know, are they susceptible? It's a case of it's a supermarket. Go over there. I've got the money. Basically, the richest will survive. I've got the money. I don't really care about them. That's what I need to keep my beloved dog or cat or whoever alive. You know, it's ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous.
And can you tell me what your feelings on this painting is
On this
that you
picture,
pointed out?
The first thing to me is, who am I? Right, that's the fundamental thing, because with this picture, I can put myself in her position, and I think anybody that looks at this picture will see it, because the look on her face, if you like, is the middle ground. Comfortably numb, she's there, and somebody asked me the question earlier on, why isn't there so much detail in the clothing here, but this is bare and this is quite bare, and I think my explanation was, this is the tapestry of the person, you know, this is what's created the young girl in front, and here is her dreams and ambitions, and behind is the wave of society. You know, when you're in that middle ground, and it looks like she's tentatively trying to dip a toe into a pool, because the way the hands are, that's what you would be doing if you were getting into a sauna or a jacuzzi. And it's like, I want to follow her, I want to have a belief, but the way she's touching with her toe is like, I'm just going to tread the water. But you know, fundamentally she wants to dive right in, because if she don't, the wave of society, you know, the negative society here, you know, it's there, it's almost right above it. It's the burden I think we all have to work through in our existence, and that's why when it says, who am I? I'm in that same position now, and I think I'm in it every couple of years. You think, oh, I know who I am, I know where I am, but then there's always something that doesn't sit quite true. But with that person, and again, it's the look on her face. There is contentment and excitement in looking to the future, but there's also the trepidation and the fear of the past.
Nice to have met you, and so I should see
That's what it makes me do. That's how it makes me feel.
Okay.
It's in the diary, isn't it?
And is there anything else you'd like to add about the exhibition? Like any other paintings that have...
Yes, there's a few paintings here that are really expressing that. There's the one over there with the young boy behind his mother. She's posting a picture up in the evening, and as she's putting the corner of the picture up, there's a little glimmer of light, but he's behind her, and he's actually preaching, so she's teaching the next generation. And then the moon is slightly coming out. The moon is like, it's one of them dark moons. It's almost like a Hallows Eve. And there's like a little glimmer of light in the background. And then there's the one over in the corner there.
Should we go and have a look at that one, yeah?
This one here, it's almost Renaissance. It's almost biblical in the way he is. You know, Jesus was on the cross and he was stabbed with the arrow. But the thing is you look at the faces of the oppressors. You know, they're after his organs, and they do it while they're alive. This is the thing. This is the sickening thing, is they're alive. They don't even wait till they're dead and they've tortured them. They're actually alive. But it's the look on the man's face. He's in a different place. You know, he's basically saying it's almost crucifix, but his arms are in their own position, but it is crucifixion. He is chained, he is bound, and he's being persecuted for his beliefs. But the look in his face is like, do what you want. I'm in a different dimension, you know. I've been honest to everybody, I've been true to everybody, and I'm going to go wherever I'm going to go because I've done right by people. And that, to me, takes art, and because it's dark and sinister, you know, this is society encapsulating. This is the blind society, and it only seems to be that the victim and the persecutors are seeing what's going on. Whereas if you put a big light up there, the rest of society will see what's going on.
And do you think more people should know about this?
Yes, a hell of a lot more people should know about it. Because one, as I say, one voice is a whisper, two voices is a whisper, 100 voices is a murmur, a million voices is a shout, and a million voices will actually turn the tables, and it'll actually make people look and see what's going on.